Live, just a continuation of a lot of other LinkedIn Lives that have come before it, but really more importantly, building on it. And today is another topic that I've covered somewhat before, but I'm working exclusively on it today, is plateau on LinkedIn and how to break through. Now, the key to breaking through is change. Keep doing the same thing you're doing, and you'll keep getting the same thing you're getting. By the way, chat is on, so if anybody wants to share something, question something, feel free. We're here to learn and share together. So, let's do the best we can and help each other the most we can. So, getting back to plateauing. There's only really two things you bring to LinkedIn, and that's your voice and the distribution of your voice. So too many people are focused on content, on beautification of technology. They're trying to add something to something, but it's not going to change the original something. So you got to really start at the core. And the core is what is your message? Prior to determining your message, you need to really identify your audience. And it wouldn't hurt to identify your competition or collaboration, no matter, however you view it. So see how the best people that you admire on LinkedIn do what they do. See who follows them and who supports them. Why not latch on to what somebody else is already showing success at, who's already attracted a quality group of people? And why don't you find a way to integrate into that based on goodwill and service, not based on grab and taking and buying? And once you distinguish yourself as that person who, at least intention, is to give more than you take, then people will start to want to engage you more because they want that support to continue. You also have shown the qualities of a great connection people want to not only embrace, but promote, support, refer. So, act as if you are and you'll become. Too many people go to LinkedIn with either lack of confidence, fear of success, you name it, and they can't get out of their own way. In most cases, the game is between them and themselves. So how do you open the door, which in essence is the breakthrough opportunity if you're plateaued, is to do new things, do more of what you were doing and do it better, right? Examine where you were 3 months ago, 6 months ago. Have you improved? Or is it the same old, same old? For you to get a quality return on your time and thought investment, because those are the biggest investments people make on LinkedIn, is you need to be relevant. You need to attract an aligned mindset type audience. You need to bring value, and you need to continue to add value. So it's doing more, doing better, doing faster. Improving. The reason why you're not getting what you're getting is you're not measuring up yet. And once you decide that you've got your audience, you've got your message, you've got your platform, and let me tell you, LinkedIn Live is definitely the place you want to be. And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't. I'm proving it by my own activity, not my own direction. And by doing that, people get to see the real you. And why not bring the best you to the table? Because you're looking at the same you they're looking at when you're doing this. So, getting back to the plateau, the change. So once you've got the audience, the message, the platform, now you're talking distribution. How do you get your word out? A word that never gets heard is not much of a word. Everybody waiting to hear something and not is not a happy audience. So how do you bring the two together? Well, you don't do it all at once. There are very few absolutes on LinkedIn. With 800 million people, it's a lot of diversity. Everybody can find somebody that they're looking for. They just have to figure out who it is, what they're willing to offer in return for their time and attention, and what they want to do going forward. If you don't know where you're going, you're probably already there. So have a plan, and then get a helper. Get somebody to support you. Someone who can give you some insight, who's been there, who's done that. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm staying right within the family of LinkedIn. I'm looking to optimize. I'm looking to partner, really bring in strategic alliances where I can take better advantage of the opportunity and offer a better opportunity of advantage to people that collaborate. So, okay, now getting to distribution. There's multiple ways on LinkedIn Live, LinkedIn and LinkedIn Live. You can get into tagging, recognizing people, that works quite well. You can do your own LinkedIn Lives and really be direct to your audience and do it in real time with real people with real value. You can do it by using a lot of other tools. Polls work really well, because once you do a poll, you're actually getting an answer to a question that you posed. But more importantly, now you have an opportunity to thank the people for taking part of the poll if they're the kind of individuals you want to attract and continue to build value with. Well, we've got Cynthia here. Nordstrom, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. It's great to have audiences that continue to retain itself and, more importantly, duplicate itself. So thank you, Cynthia. It's always great to see you. Anybody else out there, feel free. I'm always open to recognition. So, getting back to content, getting back to distribution, getting back to planning, just add up, take inventory. If you're plateaued, which is really doing the same thing, not getting much better result, and in time, it's like erosion. It'll wear you down. After a while, you wonder, what am I doing this for if I'm not going anywhere? So the sooner you identify where you are, what you're doing, who you're doing it with, what are you getting from it, and does that match your intention? And that gives you an opportunity to make adjustments, either with what your goal is, either with your strategy and tactics, either with the groups or individuals you're identifying and working and targeting through distribution. So, if you put it together in a spreadsheet almost, and you label the top, the 8 areas that are so important to maybe breaking through, once you put it on paper, it has some power. Once you compare it to something, it has some context. So, this is your business. You can't manage what you don't measure. So if you want to break through, identify what it is you want, relate it to what you're doing relative to what you're getting, and continue to make those adjustments as fast as you can. If you're in a ditch, get out, get back on the fast track. So hopefully this helps you. If you're interested in being a guest on the show, feel free to reach out. If you're interested in possibly some of my programs, you can go to doncohenconsulting.com. I've got some really, really quality fast track programs that won't break the budget. So anyways, I'm here every day, been doing this for 6 months, every day, been doing it for a year, but not every day. And really have learned a lot, enjoy it tremendously, especially with the people I'm getting to meet. and work with. And if you're sitting there and thinking, how do I get where I want to be, right? How do I unlock my greatness here on LinkedIn? Reach out to me. I can help you if you're committed to helping yourself. So with that said, thank you again for watching today. Feel free to reach out, message me, share if you feel it's something somebody else could really benefit from, and tune back in tomorrow. I should be with Tara Gooch, 11 a.m. Eastern time. We've been doing this pretty much every Friday. She's just a rising rock star on LinkedIn. You really should get to know her. So anyways, with that, take care, have a wonderful, safe day, and we'll talk